guys, so I'm just gonna start this recipe off by making a pastry dough, and then I'll just place it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes and let it set. All right, so I'm just gonna add some salt, about a teaspoon of salt. I'm also gonna add my turmeric powder, which is 2 tablespoons. Add some vegetable shortening. Add my beef suet. Now I'm just gonna mix all these ingredients together real quick. So I'm just gonna mix, everything, the flour, salt, turmeric, beef suet, and the vegetable shortening together. And this is gonna give me a crumble type of texture. Go ahead and add some milk. We're not gonna add the whole thing of milk. We're just gonna do a little bit at a time. Just continue to mix your dough until you have that perfect consistency. All right, guys, so if you're making the pastry dough and you realize that it's too wet, you can always go ahead and add some more flour to it. Just keep kneading until it gets to that perfect form that you're looking for. It's not there yet, but it's almost there. So I'm gonna just keep molding it. And I'm telling you guys, this crust is gonna be flaky and delicious. All right, the pastry dough gets its color from the turmeric that we added earlier. That's how it gets that yellow orangish looking color. All right, so I think it's perfect now. I'm just gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. All right, guys, so for the wet ingredients, you're gonna need 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, 1 yellow onion, a whole bunch of thyme, ginger, garlic cloves, scallion, a blender, and 2 cups of water. I'm gonna go ahead and add my onion, thyme, Scotch bonnet pepper, scallion, garlic clove, ginger, and some water. I'm gonna season my ground beef with some crushed pimento seed, black pepper, salt, a little bit of ginger powder, have some onion powder, all-purpose seasoning, and some garlic powder. And I'm just gonna mix this in. add a little bit of oil, just a little drizzle, not too much, because the beef itself, the ground beef, is already going to be producing a lot of oil, so you don't want to add too much oil. Then go ahead and add your ground beef. And we're basically going to saute our ground beef until, you know, most of the pink is removed from the actual ground beef. After that, we'll add our seasoned mixture that we blended earlier. And I have my stove at medium heat right now. As you can see, guys, the ground beef is starting to turn brown. At this point, I'm just gonna add my blended seasoning. Oh yes. After you add your blended seasoning, go ahead and stir it up a little bit more. Close it up and let it simmer. All right, guys, I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of soy sauce and some browning just to give it a little color. You don't want to add too much browning because that might mess up your the taste of your stuffing. You know, if you add too much browning, it's gonna be bitter. All right. So I'm just gonna add my breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs is what's gonna add that gooiness to the stuffing, to the filling. As you can see right now, it's starting to get a little bit gooey, and that's what you're looking for. Just make sure you have enough water, enough moisture in the pot. Once the filling is cooked, we're just gonna let it cool before we add it to our pastry dough. Oh my God. Smelling so good right now, guys. Really good. Look at this. You know, this is the consistency you're looking for, all right? This is packed with a bunch of flavors. You get me, I say? Trust me, you're definitely gonna enjoy this. All right, guys, so you just want to sprinkle some all-purpose flour or any type of flour you have available. You know, spread it out, because this is where we're gonna roll our dough. All right. You also want to add some flour to your rolling pin as well. Prevent the dough from sticking all over the place. All right. Don't be afraid to get a little bit messy right now. All right. So this is the dough. Add the flour. Sprinkle some flour. All right. Roll it out. Like I said, guys, this is gonna be so flaky, tasty, delicious. As you can see right here, this is the shortening or the beef fat, you know, so this is what's gonna give you that crust. After I have a wide enough dough, I'm just gonna fold it over and repeat the same steps. So we're just gonna fold it over, add some flour, add some more flour, you know, prevent it from sticking again. Roll it up again. Roll it up. No lie, guys, I've tried making this recipe like 3 times. The first time I messed up, the second time I messed up, and the third time. Now this is my 4th time making it, and I have faith. This is gonna be, you know, the best one yet. It's gonna be good. This is the recipe right here. They say 3rd time's a charm, but I think the 4th time, yeah. Sprinkle some more flour. Flip that baby over. Fold him up. Always add the flour to the surface. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna make like 4 or 6 circles, medium-sized circles, and then we'll add our stuffing. Alright, grab a plate, small plate, get a knife and just make a line all the way around. And that's 1, 2, and whatever extra dough is left over, then we'll, you know, re-knead it and then make some more patties out of it. So this is 1. 2. Time to add my ground beef filling. We're gonna add it to one side. Not too much. Just a little bit more maybe. Smells so good. Alright guys, so now you're gonna go ahead and fold the other end all the way over. Just press it down a little. And then we're gonna use a fork with some egg wash and design all that good stuff. Okay guys, so I was able to make 5 patties, all right? First thing you want to do is grease your non-stick tray or add a sheet paper, cookie paper, and then place your patties on top. But today I won't be using any parchment paper. I'll just be using the non-stick spray. Now you want to grab your egg wash and just paint your pastry. Alright guys, so this is what my spicy beef patty, Jamaican beef patty looks like. You know, it's flaky. See? There you go. The meat is not dry, still juicy. Look at that. Yes guys, so thank you so much for watching my video. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing recipes.